Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Beavers and the Eagles. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, LEITER. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Leading off.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offense, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Going to count 1 and 2. In the air, left field. Soto gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Nabs it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Juan Soto down.
Soto.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one out front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. And on the hill today, Nate Pearson. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup.
The
Speed
second
differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ozzie Albies, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. That one in triple digits.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Half on his horse. 1 down. Here's Bryce Harper. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Harper.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that.
This one's fair, down the line and left. And it's going to be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ketel Marte now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Juan Soto. Foul ball there. And
that's a
that
ball.
Skips into dirt. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Over to Arenado. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, here's Nolan Arenado.
The first baseman.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
First
Inside,
pitch
ball one.
misses. Leiter, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Sends it across
He's
to
out.
first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Ian Happ up to
Batting
hit.
fifth, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that's in for a strike. And a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting
Here's
sixth,
Manny
the
Machado.
third baseman,
Good
number
fade
13,
and sinking action in that
Manny
changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Machado.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Okay, swing
0-1's the
now.
count.
He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing
1-1.
at it.
And that's in the dirt. That one ripped. Soto moving back for it. Has room, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Eagles,
Stepping in,
the
John
designated
Peterson.
hitter, John Peterson.
Pearson back to work. Just
Ball.
missed. And that's
Nope.
off
That's
the
inside.
edge. Ball 2. There's
Yeah.
a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings
Hey,
through that
2.
one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. That's
I
down
got
and
3
in.
and 2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting seventh, the third
So
baseman,
digging in, Brooks Lee.
Lee.
Not
1-0.
even close there. 1-0. That one
2
missing
balls, no
inside.
strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Fans
3.
another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting eighth, the center
Rounds
fielder,
bases empty.
Ken
Here's the center fielder,
Griffey.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Into center. Happ makes his way towards it. Squeezes it. And that's the inning. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off
Here's
for
C.J.
Boston,
Abrams
the
to
second
hit.
baseman,
This kid is so
C.J.
special.
Abrams.
Shortstop by trade and big time power. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the.
And that's
Hey,
how
that
they
ball
get
got it.
their first base runner of the game. Here's Joe Adell.
Hey,
Nobody out. Runner at
0-1's
first.
the count.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound.
Runner takes off. Pitch
0-1.
misses.
He's safe.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Late swing fouled off. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's the first first out. Luis Robert now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. And that one is inside. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. That's out number 2. So the batting order turns over. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Fly to left his first time. Ball in the dirt and it gets away. Tag save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Abrams on third with 2 out. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Albies pulls that one down, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Robert makes the catch, and there's one gone. Back to the top of the lineup.
Number 1.
Here comes
second baseman
Albies to the dish. He's 0 for 1.
Albies.
Ball
Off
1
the plate,
there.
ball 1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw.
No, he's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count. 3.
He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Shortstop,
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Runner at third, 2 away. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Story sends it over to first. Inning over. And we're back. Here's Trevor Story.
The short.
Pretty amazing effort. This guy is power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball 1. When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
To third, and that's just foul. Missed with a changeup. 3-1 now. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that is out of play.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit and part of the order coming up right behind him.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Go to second. There's no Arenado. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one missed. Not close with that one. And it's 2-1.
Ball in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 outs, runner at first. And now Ian Happ. 0 for 1 so far. And it goes just foul. Arenado off of first with 2 away. And that's in for a strike. That misses.
1 ball, 2
now
strike.
1 and 2. And that's a fair ball. Arenado makes the turn at second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
The third baseman,
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And now 1 and 2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th, and now it's Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Anthony Santander.
Number
now
25.
He's
Anthony Santander.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now Jack Peterson
hitter,
struck
number
out
4.
swinging his first time.
Peterson.
And a foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Outside low. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Sneaks through, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well,
Third baseman, number 2.
You can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Now
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Lee. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the dirt. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Bummer. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. And now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Machado makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Abrams.
Leiter back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. There's a strike. To the right side, Santander takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Joe Adele getting ready to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Strike one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Up the middle. Albies over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's Luis Robert. Grounded out his first time. That one outside.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-0. Robert in his 6th season, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
2-0.
And that skips in the dirt. And that misses.
That's inside.
And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. On the ground right side. Albies over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jason Varitek. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
They show you when.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Bomber deals. Abrams tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting,
so the lineup flips over. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 2. And there's the strike.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
That
1-1.
misses. Ball 1. Blind, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just lost the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Harper stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And now 2-2. Albies over at first with 1 away. Roll to short, could be 2. To second, Abrams. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce
batter
into that
number 4.
Here's Ketel Marte. Both 2 in this
Marte. Now pitching. Blake Tryon.
Just missed.
Outside.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back here at Coors Field, top 6. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. That one fouled off. Pitch in the dirt.
Ball, 1 strike.
And the count even 1-1. And a curve is down and in.
2-1.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ripped to short. Marte throws to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting.
Story now.
Trevor Story.
Just
that's
missed.
a ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Marte puts it away. That's out number 2. Next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Now batting.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
First
Ball
offering
1, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Marte. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder. Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Ground ball right side. Abrams tosses to first. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Trinan throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity,
1 ball, 1 strike.
but it moves a ton and it stays down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your
That's
gamer
ball
up
2.
there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broke.
Got him swinging. 2 down, bases
The
empty.
designated hitter,
And
number
now the
4,
DH,
John
Peterson. Swinging a foul straight back. Next
Ball
offering
1.
upstairs. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
2-2 the count.
Two out, space is empty. The next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good. As a hitter, when you grind out a hit like that, there's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
That's a ball.
Lee stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball.
It might be
2
time
strikes.
to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Robert to right field, way back, gone. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
Check swing, went around.
0-1
That's
for
strike
count.
1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th.
3.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And we're back.
Leading
we go
off
to the top
for
of the
Boston,
7th. So
the
now
first
it's Nolan
baseman,
Arenado.
Arenado.
And that's in for a strike. Next offering misses. Ball and a strike to
I got a ball, 1
Arenado.
strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Comes up empty as he chases that one
He's
in the
out.
dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the
The left
strikeout.
fielder, number 8,
Ian Happ, the next
Happ.
to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Outside.
Oh, that's out.
And that's ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.